Alhamdulillah wahdah, wassalatu wassalam ala man la nabiya ba'dah, nabiyuna Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in amma ba'd. I wanted to give a small piece of advice, a small wasaya, small admonishment, a small piece of advice in respects to that which is in front of you. Now, this is not focusing on Ramadan. This is not focusing on any season in the life of the Muslims. This is anything in your life that you're striving towards can be achieved. When I was in the village in Monafia, in Misr, in the beautiful land of Egypt, sitting with Sheikh Raslan Hafidahullah, we were studying a book called Tawdih Nushat al-Nadhr ala Nukhbat al-Fiqr, a book of hadith, on the science of hadith. And after we were close, or when we were close to completion of this book, I said to the Sheikh, I want to go over a book that was written by Ibn Kathir and some other books of hadith dealing with the science of hadith. And I said, Sheikh, now that I have almost completed this book with you, what would you advise me in respect to going higher? What are some of the books you would advise me to study? Do you give me the permission to even review some of these books? The Sheikh, he said, Al-Amr Qareeb. He said, the affair is close. If you go over my CDs in this book and that book, and you take everything day by day, you don't rush. And if you have questions, you come to me, inshaAllah ta'ala, and I will help you. Al-Amr Qareeb. He said, the affair is close. A lot of times in life, the things that we want to accomplish, we think they're far. Whether it be happiness, you might have went through a lot of things in life that caused you sadness, that caused you depression, that caused you anxiety. You might have just started a business and it's not profiting you the way you want it to profit you. You might have children that you want to be a little bit more religious, and every day you're giving them advice, you're calling them to the good, you're telling them to stay away from bad companionship, and then you catch them on the phone with the same person you just warned them from hanging out with. You think they're going to one place and they're going to meet up with a companion that is wicked. And you feel that your life and all of the things that you want out of your life are far out of your reach. Al-Amr Qareeb, the affair is close. You might want to make Hajj and Umrah. You want to go to Mecca and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You want to see the Kaaba that was built by Ibrahim and Ismail. You want to go to the Prophet's Masjid, the Masjid al-Nabawi, and you want to see where the companions prayed. You might want to travel to Riyadh and see Sheikh Salih Fawzan, Hafidahullah, and present some questions. And you feel that your finances aren't in alignment with your dreams and your ambitions and your ambitions. Al-Amr Qareeb, the affair is close. You might want to get married, you're divorced, or you never been married. Or sister, you've been through a bad marriage and you feel that there's no good brothers that will present themselves to you. Al-Amr Qareeb, the affair is close. Do the things that you need to do to make yourself worthy of a good man approaching you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one that la ta'khuduhu sinatun wa la nawm, the one that tiredness, fatigue, old age, sleep does not overtake him. He sees your affair every day. Kullu yawm huwa fi sha'in. Every day he is in an affair. He is changing someone's circumstance from poverty to riches, from hardship to ease, from depression to happiness, from loneliness to feeling accepted, from marriage to divorce. From divorce to marriage, and from divorce to marriage, and from divorce and from marriage to divorce. But you can be from those who are given the opposite of bad because of your dua, because of your ibadah, because of your hope in Allah. Many of the things that we want from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not because of, and we won't achieve those things because of our hard work. Many of the things that Allah gives his slave is merely from his mercy. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees his slave lonely, Allah Jalla wa ala will send you someone to comfort you. Al-amr qareeb, the affair is close. Your children should be according to a'yun, the delight of your eyes. And right now they're not. They got tattoos. They're not taking the religion serious. And you feel like, why me? Al-amr qareeb. Keep making dua. Keep striving. When Sheikh bin Baz went blind, it is well documented that his mother made dua because she feared that he will not be able to maneuver in society without his eyes. Look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Sheikh bin Baz. He gave him a different type of basira, a different type of sight. He gave him insight in the religion, hifz of books of hadith, hifz of books of fiqh, hifz of tafsir, hifz of qawa'id, memorization of qawa'id, memorization of hadith, memorization of fiqh. Never believe that when you take a loss, Allah can't exchange it for a win. Al-amr qareeb, the affair is close. هذا ونصلي على نبينا محمد